Welcome back to season 31 of 7-Eleven Junior Hockey Magazine. I'm your host, Gino Reda. Time now for the CJHL Report. The Canadian Junior Hockey League brings together 115 teams in the 9 Junior A leagues involving over 2,500 players from right across the country. We're now pleased to be joined by Trenton Golden Hawks head coach and general manager Peter Goulet. Peter, welcome to the show. Great to have you with us.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me, and looking forward to it.
Are you doing your best Clark Griswold imitation right now? Because I see the Christmas tie going. I see a little Christmas little guy over top of your left shoulder there. Give us a little tour of your basement there.
Yeah, absolutely. My wife is
That's crazy.
My wife is big into Christmas. Our animals all have Christmas stockings.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, she does a great job and really keeps the spirit here for myself and my daughter. So
that's excellent. That's excellent. Hey, listen, the upside is it's almost Christmas. The downside is right. The Omicron is making us a little bit nervous right now. How are you guys in the OJHL handling that right now? What's going on?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge. We just canceled we had supposed to play tonight. We're supposed to play Friday. The league has just postponed those 2 games. We have a game on Sunday, which we're going to play. It's close contact with someone on our team, and unfortunately we won't be playing tonight or Friday, but we'll be back at it on Sunday night.
Especially frustrating for you guys right now because you guys are off to such a great start. You've got the second best winning percentage in the OJHL. You're at 741 right now, set first place in the East Division. Tell me about your start.
Yeah, we had a great start. We started the season 9-0. Then we went 2-2-2 in the stretch there, and then we won 8 in a row. Now we've lost 3 in a row. Banged up a little bit on the back end in that, but yeah, it's a great start. I've told the guys all along, it's not how we start, it's how we finish, and we have to continue to play. We play in a very tough division. Every team is above 500. I think Lindsay just went under 500, but they beat us 2-1 in overtime, and it's a tough division. So we got to be ready to go every night, and it's important how we finish this season, not how we started it.
Yeah, it's important what you guys do on the ice, obviously, but it's also important what you do in your community. And I heard that a number of your players recently did something for some special needs kids. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that was pretty special. That's actually my daughter. My daughter has autism, and she plays in a special needs team here in Kingston. And our guys do a lot, whether it's with the military, helping schools in Trenton as a teacher's age, gym class, all that stuff. We do a lot of stuff in our community. It's been limited because of COVID and that, but with my daughter's special needs team, the whole team came out. 16 of our 23 players came out and played a game against them. And Doug Jeffries from CKWS Sports was there and did a nice presentation for the special needs team and got some exposure for him.
That's awesome. Still making it happen despite everything that we're all going through. We're in conversation with Trenton Golden Hawks head coach and general manager Peter Goulet. Peter, last season you were a finalist for the Darcy Hogan Mark Cross Memorial Award given to the CJHL Coach of the Year presented by the NHL Coaches Association. I know you didn't win the award, but how much did it mean to you to be one of the nominees?
Wow, what an honor to be the 5 finalists. Every coach in that deserves great honors for that. And at the end of the day, just to be nominated was phenomenal. It was a unbelievable experience when I first read that, and I got a lot of phone calls and a lot of nice text messages and that. And just to be mentioned in that group was a pretty special feeling.
OJHL Commissioner Marty Savoy is a longtime friend of the show. He had this to say about you. Peter Goulet is one of the best examples of what the OJHL has to offer, not only to players and families, but everyone who comes into contact with him. What's it mean to hear somebody of his status say something like that about you?
Wow, that's pretty special. I mean, Marty's a great guy. I've had a great relationship with him. We have an honest relationship. We're not afraid to challenge each other. We want this league to be the best league in Canada. And, for Marty to say that about myself on this show and for you to say that, that means the world to me. He's a first-class guy and has done a great job for our league.
In your background, you've had some experience coaching at the pro level as well. You spent some time with the Brampton Beast of the ECHL, and you also coached other teams in the CJHL. Plus, you've also scouted in both the OHL and QMJHL. what kind of advice do you offer up parents whose kids are coming up through the system? Because you've seen it. You've seen it from the professional coaching ranks, the amateur coaching ranks, and from the scouting ranks. What would you say to parents and maybe kids as well trying to come up through the system?
My number one ingredient for success and for all players is to love where they are, love their environment, to make that environment fun for them. If I'm going to get the best out of my players, it's got to be fun. They can't be gripping their sticks. They can't be worried about what I'm going to say. They got to come in and enjoy playing for our team and our staff and our organization. And that's the biggest thing. It's they got to, that sums it up for me. It's a simple answer. Just come in and have fun and work hard. And it's my secret ingredient.
We mentioned a couple minutes ago about you being nominated for the CJHL Coach of the Year. You're also an executive because you're a general manager, and you won the OJHL's Executive Year of the Award a couple of years ago. Where do you see yourself 5 years down the road?
Well, I would love to get back at the pro game. I really enjoyed coaching with the Brampton Beast and Colin Schock, who I learned so much from, a longtime pro in the minors, and he was a first-class guy, and he taught me a lot, and I really, really enjoyed the experience. My last year at pro hockey, I was only home. I think I slept at home 10 nights, and I live in Sydenham, just outside Kingston, and it was really tough. And with my daughter with special needs, she was starting high school. I made a tough decision to come back home and be at home. Wasn't sure how the transition was going to go for her. So I'd love to get back there. In saying that, I'm super happy in Trenton. The ownership is great. It's an unbelievable city. The fan support's unbelievable. The community's unbelievable. And I am very happy where I am right now. And, hopefully that's longevity for me there.
As a parent of a special needs child, you've learned so much from coaching, from being an executive, and also as a parent doing what you're doing. How are you able to share your journey, what your family has gone through, to help other people who may be in similar situations to yours?
I think it teaches you a lot of patience. It's a tough thing. It's, you feel a lot for your daughter who's going through that. And, it's tough to talk about sometimes because she's such a great kid and she's very special. She loves the game of hockey. She loves coming to watch us play. She loves playing it. She always talks about playing for, whether it's Toronto or the Women's Worlds. And, it's not possible, but you try and keep that dream alive and you tell her she can do anything she wants. And so long as she believes and she has that dream, that's all that matters. So all these kids that we coach and are part of our teams all have a dream, and our job is to give them the best exposure, the best development, and try and help them get there.
Peter, we heard a lot about you and your character and the kind of person you are coming into this interview and now speaking to you. I can see why there's so many people that are such big fans of you. We appreciate you taking the time to do this. Congratulations on your success and good luck moving forward. Best of Christmas for you and your entire family.
I appreciate it. Best of Christmas for you and all your staff and your families also.
That was excellent. That was Trenton Golden Hawks head coach and general manager Peter Goulet. And that wraps up this week's CJHL Report, the Canadian Junior Hockey League. Your future is here. Still inside 7-Eleven Junior Hockey Magazine. He was a WHL Player of the Year back in 2011, and now he's having a great season between the pipes for the Colorado Avalanche. We'll check in with netminder Darcy Kemper in this week's edition of Where Are They Now? You're listening to Canada's only nationally syndicated junior hockey radio show. This is season 31 of 7-Eleven Junior Hockey Magazine. And don't forget, you can listen and subscribe to the complete podcast by checking out any of your favorite podcast platforms.